Okay, we are live. What is going on, guys? Welcome to the video. It's Brian O'Linick here, and what I'm gonna do is actually another Q&A. All right, we're gonna do a quick question and answer here, and a review. And I want to use an example of a business model in this video to kind of share with you how to start a business with absolutely no experience. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when it comes to this over the last 2 years, having gotten around a lot of different business owners in different niches and different business models, a lot of them, like the majority, I'd say 87% of people who I've gotten around who have been really successful, they had absolutely no experience to their business prior to that, all right? Some of them didn't even have a college degree. In fact, the majority of them didn't, and it's not saying drop out of college if you're in college watching this, okay? I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying you don't need to have those things, and every single one of them, they had a couple principles that they all had in common to be able to create that success. And I'm going to share that with you here today in this video review, which the review I'm going to do as an example in this video is a landscaping business. If you want to do this, you have no experience, all right, this is just an example, and then I'm going to share with you my review on it. When it comes to this, all right, ultimately, landscaping, it's laborious, all right, landscaping, it's a business, so you got to think business minded. Obviously, getting into business, if you're looking at doing it for time, freedom, leverage, flexibility, you may look elsewhere, all right, because if you're doing laborious work all the time, that means you're always going to be doing laborious things, because that's what the work and the business entails, which means if you want freedom, but your business requires you to do physical labor, then it's going to be a little bit tough for you. So keeping that in mind, this is just a review, but when it comes to this, ultimately, any business, whether it's landscaping or online business, you need to have the mental capacity to pursue through brick walls, all right? You need to first off believe you can create the results that you want, you can have the freedom that you want, and from there on out, you need to be willing to take massive action no matter how long it takes you to get there, all right? You want to make however much money a month, you need to be willing to persist through brick wall after brick wall, because when things get tough, and trust me, things will always get tough, you need to be willing to be there, stand your ground, and not run away like a coward like most people do. Not saying that you do, because you're watching this video, I know you're serious, but I'm telling you, this is the key that can unlock the hidden door to freedom for you. It's what did it for me, just having the right mental attitude, by changing your thought patterns, by visualizing yourself every day being successful. It's the best way with no business experience to be able to succeed in any business model, because this is the exact same criteria that every person who I've gotten around in different businesses, they used and applied in their business. All right, that's how they started out. It's not the techniques, it's not the tactics, it's not the mechanics, all right? It started with themselves and actually believing they could do it. I know this is a little bit of a different video, but ultimately, that's what I wanted to get across to you guys, because a year ago, before I was able to build a full-time income business on the internet, I had been trying different traditional and online businesses for 2 years, and it was frustrating because I didn't have experience in business before, and I was failing, and it was because I didn't believe in myself. I didn't think I was worthy of it. I had big outrageous goals, but at the end of the day, I didn't really know what I was doing, and I didn't really believe so heartedly that I could do it. And because of that, for 2 years I struggled, and it wasn't until I came across an individual who was traveling, having freedom, having time, that because they were building a business and income online without doing laborious things, without doing anything monotonous, that I modeled and copied them, because they're living that ideal lifestyle without worrying about time and money and location, all right, because it was online. They could pick up their computer and travel anywhere they wanted. I began to model and copy them, and it took me 3 months after that point to create a full-time income business working part-time. So not average or typical results, obviously, we're all adults here. But it's to share with you and impress upon you that your mindset plays the biggest determining factor on the results that you want and how you're going to get started in your business. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been real fun talking with you. I hope you enjoyed the example I used, or partially used, landscaping as an example in this video to kind of illustrate in general, just generally, all right, how to start a business with no experience. And I hope if you got anything out of my testimonial to you on how I was able to do this, was I modeled someone who's getting the results that I wanted. It wasn't until I came across an individual who's building a business and income online that when I modeled and copied them, I finally broke through. So I would encourage you, model and copy someone, take massive action, be willing to, be coachable, and, just run with it. Run with what they share with you. And if you'd like to learn more information about, building a business and income online, if this is something that intrigues you and interests you, if you're coachable and trainable, connect with me on my site. It's 123marketingtips.com. The link will be down below. I'll actually personally connect with you guys there, show you how to use the same system I've used, and we'll see you at the top. Take care, guys. Have an awesome one.